Citizen Television.
August 28th through September 6th, 2015. September 4th, rather. So here we go.
Episode
August,
229?
I think it said 209.
209. Planetary Persuader. Take one.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host. This episode is for August 28th through September 4th. We got a lot of things happening here, folks. Let's just begin with one of the big things. So we've talked about Venus retrograde over the past few weeks. Well, Venus and Mars once again are going to come into conjunction. And so we have a Venus and Mars conjunction on the 31st at 10:04 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So 10:04 in the evening, Monday night, we are going to have this wonderful conjunction of Venus and Mars. And so with Venus going retrograde and kind of heading into Mars, them colliding, it's sort of like this collision course. And it's in the middle degrees, kind of near 15 degrees, 14 degrees Leo. So, you know, we're really focused on the center of our hearts. Like, what is on the center of our heart? That could be one thing said. Or we can look at it in the sidereal or Vedic terms of it in Cancer, and it's like, what are we sentimental about? What are we looking for that draws us into that feeling of comfort that we want to go into there? So that's something to be asking this time. Now, in Western astrology, we have the sun in Virgo right now, and that just happened on the 23rd. And so this is the first full-on week of Virgo, and Virgo's key phrase is I analyze. And it's the virgin, it's the servant, and Cosmic Kev's take on it is the wilderness. And I say this for a number of reasons too, and I think part of it is the Judeo-Christian astrology tradition of starting with Virgo. As if you want to be great or king in God's kingdom, you have to start out as a servant. So there's this kind of wheel of, you know, working your way forward through the zodiac using Virgo as a starting point. And so we have a full moon. Bingo, full moon at 11:35 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that means tonight is the waxing part of the full moon, and tomorrow night will be a waning full moon. So it'll already have peaked, you know, because it's going to, but we won't see the peak here on the West Coast because it'll be daytime when that happens. So we've got the gaining one Friday night, the shrinking one Saturday night. Sounds like 2 nights of a party. But let's talk about the ruling nakshatra. You know, the Indian Vedic form of sidereal astrology has these 27 precursor signs that go around the stars. So this is Shatabisha. Shatabisha is ruled by the North Node, and they call the North Node Rahu. And so this is the place where we're hungry for something. And so we want to take what we're hungry for and manifest. And Shatabisha's way of manifesting is through sometimes isolation and sometimes through healing. It's known as 1,000 flowers, sometimes 1,000 physicians. These are the symbols of Shatabisha. And so, and the thing about Shatabisha is sometimes people that want to wish well to them are misunderstood and they get rebuked by a Shadabisha person. And so even though those people might want to help them, so it's important that we're, sometimes people come on to us and, if they're drunk or something, it's just like, it's an uncomfortable situation or they represent something we don't feel comfortable with, but they may really be people that just want to do good and not harm. So we need to be sensitive and more open-minded on this moon. Now, this moon is in Pisces in Western astrology. And Pisces' key phrase is, I believe. So, whereas Virgo's key concern in Western astrology is, I analyze. In Vedic astrology, say the sun's in Leo. It's really, it's in that Regulus place still. It's still in, it's just at that tail end of Magha to the Purva Falguni. I mean, you think about the Purva Falguni, Nakshatra, Venus and Mars aren't in there, but it's being activated by the sun. So there is this element of crazy Venetian love this week. What else could I say about it? Well, let's just go sign by sign, and we'll do yours truly according to Western astrology, especially by your rising